Sounds good, don't it? Oh my gosh, what a week we're having this week. The Chevelle fenders going on it. I've got the thing actually running. Last week the tune was an issue. I'll tell you all about like what not to do with a cool Chevelle hot rod. And the audio system is back installed. Mustang's moving forward. Got a couple other cool things I'll be showing you this week. It's been a good week. In the meantime, it snowed outside and I'm gonna just rock it in the house. Man, it's just a cool car. Wait till you see what I'm gonna do to it. It ain't even fast yet, baby. This is the day we started, Jeff.
Indeed, I think it's gonna happen.
Think we can take it for a burn around the lot?
Yeah, for sure. Vroom, vroom.
So it's just like
It cranks. We just put fuel in it. Nervous. Let's start. Fuel pressure came up. Fuel pump went off. All we really gotta do is turn the key and it could start. And if it doesn't start, you won't see it. That's not true. Fire it up or not, you're gonna see it.
that part out.
No, it's gonna be true. Since I did most of the work, I should turn the key. Well, actually,
No, you're right.
no, I think Chuck has to turn the key. He did the wiring.
Oh boy.
Because that's the only reason it wouldn't run.
Who did it?
Huh? I think we'll let Chuck.
Did you prime it yet? Just on and off key?
Yep.
You did several times?
Yep.
It's got lube, fuel.
And we know it's got oil.
Oh, I'm checking oil. Not bad.
Any other issues?
Nice.
Will it start? All right, Chuck. Fire it. Is it neutral?
The injector's probably firing.
Idiot.
There actually is a little in this one.
It might take a little while for that fuel to cycle through the fuel rail.
For real, I smell this one and this one. All the rest of these don't smell at all.
Really?
Yeah, for real. It's probably what it is going on.
What, it's got prime?
It probably ain't priming. A whole lot of nothing.
Got a punk Chuck. This little piece of plastic. What's wrong with it? Want some burn? Smell that? Oh, I just lit that on fire just to... Good place to work. Hey, looking for a job? So let's Chuck.
I think he's having a grabber. He's having a grabber.
Yeah, I'm ready to jump in the trunk and shut everything down.
I'm sorry. I like my line up.
Just wait until after fire or something.
Sounds terrible, but it's alive. So we fired it up. It's still spitting a little fire here and there. It's not the end of the world. Actually got to get it outside because we got to let it self-tune a little bit. So we know our tune is really, really close. It's been raining for 2 days. So now we're gonna have to work on audio, which kind of sucks because I'd much rather be out driving the car because it's ready to go outside and have some fun with it, but we're stuck inside. Living in this area of the country and the winter stinks. If you notice, that custom box that we built for the back of the Chevelle is an awesome design. What we did is we copied the Rockford Fosgate design, size, and displacement that came from the OEM. Hooked that with a 900 watt amplifier plus a 350 watt amplifier in the kicker, and now we're going to install that bad boy right below the package tray. It is going to sound epic. We are having so much fun, like little kids again, man, rocking in the ride of your dreams. Kind of cool. 98, 96 plate Bronco. Notice it's on a trailer. For a reason. It's only got 4,796 miles on it. We might help sell it, we might buy it, but we're definitely going to detail it. It's definitely a survivor. Even though it's not bad old. Sarah's gonna hate me when she sees this. Send her a picture, man. Look at the last time I was on the road, 07. Man, I love living the car lifestyle. This guy lives locally, and it's actually his grandpa's Bronco. The funny story is the grandpa actually loved the Bronco so much he bought 2. He's like, I'm gonna use one and I'm gonna save one. Who does that? The grandpa did, obviously. Living up here in the Rust Belt, you don't drive these old cars in the salt, in the snow, in the rain, because they would just rust away. Well, this little prize sat in a garage at his grandpa's house since it was brand new. It's only got 4,790 miles on the odometer. That's it. This Eddie Bauer version of the Bronco is just immaculate, excellent condition. Actually, we're going to help him sell it. We're going to put it on carsforsale.com, Hemmings, and let somebody get this beautiful one-owner car because somebody else is going to get their dream. Who gets a piece of history like this? This thing's like right out of a time machine. It's gorgeous. We're going to clean it up, make it all pretty. We machine glazed it. We went through the whole thing, and it is absolutely turning out gorgeous. What's funny is you look it over, and you see the paint flaws from 1996 versus the cars that are built today. I always say technology changes everything, and you can see it in the paintwork. Not that it's bad, it's just where the technology's at today. Hey, we are gonna do a little flashback about something I call Spot-A-High. Hey, Sarah.
I'm playing.
Let's get the tool. There. Oh yeah, speaking of Spot-A-High. All right. Check out that flashback. Murph, come here, I gotta show you something. I got this really cool app that I built for Studio Hot Rods, and it detects whether people are smoking weed or not. I call it Spot-A-High. You're like, Spotify? No, it's really cool. And basically it reflects off the retina, and it's the rate of change on the guys right here. I'm gonna show you how it works. I'll explain it to you in a minute. Watch, here, Murph, see this? Okay, this is, see how it goes to it, retina, and it scans. Scans. You know Bill ain't smoking dope. See, look, no cannabis detected. Is that not cool? Seriously, I know, isn't that wild? Come on, hey Bill, let's go back and we'll talk to Phil. I can't tell the guys here that what we got yet. Phil! See, scanning. Look, you don't smoke weed, do you? No. I told you.
Go figure. I mean, how are we gonna find somebody?
Let's try Whittler. Isn't it cool that you can actually scan somebody's eyes? It's the rate, the change of the pupil that I'm actually measuring in milliseconds. So nanoseconds, milliseconds, it doesn't matter. Measure it really quick and you can actually see how much it moves. And I got infrared light coming from the cameras. So here, let me scan his eye. Okay, Jeff. Oh, it did come up positive, but that is medical, right?
Oh, I have a card.
Okay, doesn't everybody, right? Sure. Okay, but it does actually work. It's really cool. So if you want more information, just click the link right here down below me and you'll get more information. If you click that link, you're the one that's stoned, obviously. We know who you are. That never worked. Stop it. Studio Hot Rod does rock, though. Yeah. Welcome to Car Sense. It's where the rubber meets the road. It's also where the money meets the road. Today, in this episode, what we're going to do is we're going to actually talk about the value of stock versus resto mod. Let me give you guys a little bit of background on this. Been in the car business for a while now, and if you remember, all the numbers matching thing was like the biggest deal. You got to have a numbers matching. Is the transmission match the engine? That's not really the right motor. Well, it's a CE block. That means it's a counter exchange motor, and it's period correct. Foo-foo. I think horse pucky. Anyways, what happened was way back about 2008 or so, when the market dipped down and it started to come back, people were looking to put money into cars, vintage cars, big chunks of money into vintage cars, but they had some criteria. The criteria was it had to be a numbers matching car because the financial institutions and the money guys coming into it were all interested in that criteria. So they knew if that criteria was there, numbers matching, color, details, that they're probably making a pretty good investment and it would continue to appreciate in money. Makes sense, makes car sense, right? However, just like the Model Ts are not very valuable anymore. You know why? The guys that like those cars are dead or dying or they're too old or they don't have their license anymore. No offense, guys. I get it if you got a Model T, good for you. I mean, there's a kid in here today, like 22 years old, had a Model T. And he had it all hopped. It was cool. I get it, all right? We love the cars. But value and price and cost and what you're able to market your car for, that's what we're talking about at this episode, is it's car sense. So to get to the bottom line is we are going to go ahead and take a look at a resto mod market versus a stock market today. Stock market. Did I say stock market? I did. The stock market, yeah, the car stock market. Cars that are stock versus resto mods, right? There you go. It's a great way to look at it. Anyways, let's take a look at and see how our Lincoln did versus a beautiful resto mod that was actually sold at the same place, not at the same time. Because remember, when you sell them at auction, it makes a difference too. All right, let's hop in and let's check that. Let's go for that ride. Beautiful 64 Lincoln with a Coyote supercharged motor going across the block on Saturday night, and ours going across the block on Sunday afternoon. Of course, we had a bit to learn about going to Barrett-Jackson, but these cars were beautiful cars. Now let's watch these prices as they go across the block. We're holding our breath. That 64 Lincoln is just rocking it, ain't it? That resto mod car is absolutely on fire. Bidders are all over the place going after that car, and the price keeps going up, up, up. Here's our beautiful 61 fully restored stock car. And we're like, dude, where are the buyers? Where are the people? We're talking about car sense, right? What do you guys think? As you can see, those resto mod cars bring a heavy, heavy dollar. You know what? People want to be able to enjoy their cars, drive their cars, take them all over the place. And if a resto mod is built right, you can do it. Our Lincoln was beautiful. However, taking that thing cross country or being that special like that resto mod 64 was epic. Speaking of epic, that's why we're building the Chevelles the way we are. Our resto mod Chevelles are going to change the game. So I hope that made good car sense to you. Hey, if you're watching the full episode, come on, we're going to go check out the Mustang that we're building because this hot rod shop is rocking. Like, subscribe, follow, do that if you get a chance. If you're watching just this piece of it, log on to our regular stuff and watch the whole episodes. Anyways, I'm heading off to go see where we're at with the Mustang, the 69 John Wick build. Peace out. Hey, it's a good day. Right here at the hot rod shop. Not only do we build the Chevelles, we actually do work on the other cars, believe it or not. Anyways, the Mustang is over here now, and it's going to Dave's wiring department. There's Happy Dave. He'll be happy to wire. After wiring, the next move, it'll go to final fitment. It's because like, well, all the holes that don't need to be in the firewall and that kind of stuff, you know, will get taken away and get closed up and that cleaned up. So it'll probably actually go to Boz after wiring, and then it'll go to the body shop to get, you know, ready and prepped for paint. So it's a good day that it actually got out of the fab shop. Life's better when you get the car out of the fab shop. Love the 69 Mustang with that big old Coyote motor. It's cool. It's made it. One more day. So One of the final things you got to do with a car before it goes to the body shop, the fabricator's got to make sure that the alignment of all the panels is just right. You want those gaps on those doors to be the same as the front and the back. You actually start at the quarters, move up to the doors, and then do the fenders last, because you can't ever move the quarter panel, right? It's very, very cool. That is the last thing that's going to happen before we start blowing it apart. Out comes the engine. Here we go. Oh, yeah. So here's our John Wick build, where we're at with it today. We have gone a long way from that Coyote motor being in there, the trans is in there. It was pre-wired, and now we're blowing it apart. Well, that's what you got to do, man. Like, see the painted parts here? Painted parts here. The Coyote motor is wrapped up. All pretty, right back here. And you got to blow the suspension out of this. You got to take everything out, and it gets down to just the shell. That's the next move. Man, doesn't that seem backwards? Anyways, now that we know where everything goes, it'll actually go to the body shop and get the rest of the paint removed. So it's a big deal. Come on, I'll show you the other side of what we got. Yeah, he can remove paint.
You might be able to take the teacher out of the wood shop, but you'll never be able to take the wood shop out of the teacher.
Second man, Dave. I used to work on birdhouses.
I think this thing's got more new steel on it than it had when it was brand new. 1969 Fastback, right? She's getting ready to go over to the body shop. You guys saw what it takes to build these things, right? Next week at Chevelle, it's got to get on the road. Murph, buy some GoPros, because you guys are coming with me, even if it doesn't make it. It's going to be fun. So join us next week. Like, subscribe, follow along. And if you love hot rods and muscle cars, man, you are going to love Studio Hot Rods. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out.